Some good news today. Scott Bessent, he has been really instrumental in trying to implement a lot of America First policies. And we see all of this Somali fraud that's happening. And we talk about all of the remittances that are sent over to these other countries. Well, Scott Bessent had an announcement yesterday on sending money overseas. Here's what he said.
And from now on, anyone who wires money out from one of these money service businesses has to check a box saying whether they are on public assistance. And if you are on public assistance, we are going to start pushing that you cannot wire money out of the country.
Oh, gosh. So what if they lie and they don't tell us for public assistance?
Well, then
that's a crime, lying on a federal form.
We're going to follow it up, and we are going to push that you can no longer do that. The American people, our generosity has been taken advantage of.
Our generosity is funding al-Shabaab, an Iranian interest, it could be.
Well, the money...
I mean, this is really bad.
The money is supposed to go for alleged asylum seekers and their families and children. And if you are wiring the money out of the country, one of two things must be true. You are getting too much money and your benefits should be cut, or you are part of this conspiracy.
So the Treasury Secretary was just like, if you're on public assist, if the federal taxpayers are paying for you to live here, you're not allowed to send their money. It's not even your money, their money, my money. You're not allowed to send overseas. That should not be controversial at all. If you are so broke that you need taxpayer dollars, you are not allowed to send it overseas. You're not allowed to send it to your family overseas. You're not allowed to send it to terror groups overseas. You're not allowed to send it to anybody overseas. And when we talk about this, I mean, I can't give you an exact estimate of how much welfare money is going overseas because we have the money that goes overseas and we have the welfare assistance. So when you piece all of that together, you've got over half of immigrant-headed households that receive cash, food, medical care, or housing benefits from taxpayers. Over half, according to the Center for Immigration Studies. So that is what we do know. We know that over half of these people are taking more than they're bringing to the table. And they're taking from you and from me. In 2023, the money sent overseas by international migrants is almost 3 times as much as global foreign aid. Look at that chart. $822 billion versus $288 billion in foreign aid. So, I mean, listen, I'm not voting for the 288 billion shouldn't exist either. That should not exist either. I don't want to say that I'm electing people to vote to send my money away, but at least we have, United States representatives issuing that money out. This is just these people coming here, taking from us, and then sending it back home or sending it to their favorite terror group. That's this astronomical number. Even if you slash that figure in half, even if you just say, okay, well, half the households receive welfare, so it's not the full 800 and whatever billion, that's still over 400 billion. And I would still argue this is a great step. I'm very, very happy with Scott Bessent, but I would still argue that more needs to be done. We shouldn't allow remittances at all. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. They shouldn't be allowed to come here as a refugee. They shouldn't be allowed to come here and siphon off, take from us, and then send back home. We shouldn't allow that. No serious country should allow that.